Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Klaus, this is my house, and today we're over here at Nordhagen Beach. Now, I found myself with a little bit of time, so I'm going to try and do this settlement for you. Now, I had mentioned a couple times that I'd really like to go here, and particularly because it's quite a large area. It's relatively flat. Um, but that being said, with the vault stuff having been released, I kind of thought it would be interesting to um, attempt to make a more modern beach town, something along those lines. And when I say more modern beach town, I'm kind of thinking that what we're going to end up doing here is creating like a mini vault. Maybe not necessarily the greatest or the best vault, but we're going to try and use some of those pieces to create the houses and whatnot. So let's go ahead and start, I suppose. We could use the domestic hallways and stuff like that, but what I'm really thinking that we should do is use the railings and stairs to get us around, and then just kind of focus on using the different rooms to kind of get our stuff done. Now, the atrium stuff is really, really nice, but I don't think it's really that necessary. On the outside, it looks okay, but I don't think it looks as clean, I guess, as some of this stuff. It just makes more sense to me. And I do like these windows. I'm thinking that we're going to end up kind of going out like that and doing some cool stuff. Now, the one thing I guess that could be a problem, and I haven't seen this before, not just domestic, that you're kind of telling them what you got. No, 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 it just says domestic. Everything says domestic. Okay, well, that's not that bad at all. All right, I think we can. I think we can work with that for the most part. I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to start this now. I would like to keep this encompassed, so that it's not not out there for all of the people. Oh, do we not have a one-sided one? Uh, I, I like the idea of having it on. Oh, there we go. This is what we wanted. Domestic hallway window. Okay. And I guess I did say that I wasn't going to use these, but we're going to use them. In fact, might even want to go ahead and just start with the supports and just see what it's going to be like to get those around. No, we don't need these to be too crazy, but we just want them to go around the fence. Now, this actually was probably too much because I think we're going to end up hitting the fence over here. Yeah, we are, just by a little bit. Really not that bad. Let's try and keep as much of this as we can. And it might even be a good idea to go wide. I'm just worried about people getting a little too crazy. Yeah, you know what? We might as well. We might as well. A little bit like that. I just don't want people walking through, but you know what? Sometimes in the world of Fallout, these things, they just happen. And there's not a whole lot that we can do. Alrighty. And I don't really want to impede a whole lot over here, but at this, well, you know what we could do? We could make this the place where you go down, and then this can be some sort of farmhouse. That way I don't have to really wreck it, and it kind of plays into the narrative of what's going on. But at the same time, I kind of just want to cut straight through there. Well, options. What are options? Oh, come on. Let's see. Well, you know, Sonny Jim, we might be able to pull you out just a little bit. There we go, like that. And this, hopefully, can maybe tame some of what we're seeing. God damn it, come on. Why does this not want to... Why does that want to snap? Nope, don't store it. Just... There we go. Just snap it. Don't store it. Just snap it. Now, I guess my fears are that people are going to walk through these sections and get stuck in a corner. Or something. Hopefully they're not that bad. I guess the other way to do this is just say, well, you don't really need those fences anyway, since we're going to be boxing you in, which is valid. It is a valid strategy, I do believe. Alright, and we can just go ahead and move that. If I can't... Oh, good. I was going to say, if I can't do that, I'm going to be an unhappy camper. The other thing that this does for us is that it is going to expand, if only slightly, our overall build area. Or farm area, I should say. And we'll leave those buckets there because it just makes sense. Alright, I guess we could just cut straight across at this point. Are you gonna do that to me? There we go. I guess the thought I'm having here is if I went one more. Then I probably am doing a little bit better on the aspect of, God, I hate when it does that. Can you just go, man? What makes this thing not want to snap? There we go. Very frustrating. Motherfucker. What the fuck? Please. Thank you. Jesus. Maybe. Maybe here? Are you for real right now? They're just a little buggy, I suppose. I mean, what more could you want? There we go. There we go. Got the snap. That's all that matters. Okay. So this way what we can do is we can have a door right there. Is that going to allow for that? There should be a three-way, yep. Oop, that was the wrong way. Could I convince you to not do that? Why does it want to do that so bad? Okay, well, we can get the corners first. Oh, I forgot to turn on God mode. Well, at least now we'll be super badass. Why does it do that? That's going to be frustrating as well. We don't want the double, we just want the one-sided. Because that's how we're going to keep track of our peeps. And then I need a corner. Thank you. I suppose what we could do is we could... Well, eh. Ugh, yeah, because if this keeps becoming a problem... I wonder if these are like... If these have some weird thing. I mean, that looks kind of okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, there must be some sort of directional thing that I didn't realize, because that went exactly the way that I wanted it to go. There we go. There we go. And we are going to have to pull one of these out eventually, and probably make it like a four-way door. Really? Fuck, did I have it? Nope. There we go. Man, this is difficult. Much more difficult than I was believing it was going to be. Oh, okay, good. Got worried that it did that. I guess we just keep going until it eventually... Oh! 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 Well, how are you guys today? As we sit here and try and get this motherfucker. What doesn't it get? What doesn't it get about what I want about this? What if I take this and how do we do mod angle X and 180? Whoop. Well, negative 180. Is it Y maybe? Y? Nope. Nope, don't do that. Is it Z? Could it be Z? I'm gonna say that it's Z. Oh, and look at that! Look at that! It goes exactly where we want it to go. Interesting. So when the rest of these start giving us problems, like this one, you know what I'm gonna do? Mod the Z angle. Oh, wow! Who was the person that was like, oh, let's make these directional with no... Yeah, like what the fuck is that? And this one doesn't want... Let's make these directional, so that with they got no way to do this. So what we're gonna have to do here now is put in that three-way door, and hopefully get it. Oh. You know what we do? We don't even have to do that. We just do this and we mod that 180 degrees. There we go. Alright, so we've got a thing. Most definitely have got a thing. Now, do the stairs play nice with this? That's what I want to know. Well, they play nice with the inside of it. Yeah, that seems good. There they go. And I'm not even going to put the doorway in. I don't see a real reason to keep this all locked up. What we can do is we can go around and put some turrets on these to kind of make them, more better. Make them better. All right. I don't need the rooms come. We're still going with our little domestic stuff. Now, what would be cool, I suppose, is a door piece thing. Let's undo that. Let's put this one in because it will maybe match. Yep, it will. And then we just need to put our door piece, which looks a little funky, but it doesn't look all that funky, even though it does from the inside. Outside it looks great though. Alright, so I guess we don't really need to. I don't know about this place anymore. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna do anything in there at this stage in the game. What we could maybe do, and I don't know, is start messing around with stuff. Just seeing. Because if I could do that, right? And then another one out here, though. That doesn't exist. Well, that apparently does not fly. Huh. Well, it almost seems like it would rather do that. I might be mistaken. But it almost seemed to like be willing. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. All right. Better. Question becomes like, does this stuff go? Is that a thing? That's obviously not a thing. Why even have these? If this thing is so stupid. I mean, I suppose we have to put that one. Who'd have thunk? Did not just have like... No, that's not... No, that's not the one. Don't have one that's closed on both sides? For this one? Maybe. Just so poorly done. It's unfortunate. No one would think that you would need a three-way. You have a back and forth, and you have a four-way, but you don't have anything in the middle. And I don't really have enough room to put another one out for a dead end. Well, only so much you can ask from Bethesda, I suppose. Let's just make things look fucking weird. And live with it. Okay, so... Crazy doors, perfectly fine. Well, if we could... Which we totally could. I think we can do this. It looks a little weird. Just a wee bit. There we go. It looks weird, but you just gotta do it sometimes because that's all you're gonna get in life. Oh well. The disappointment isn't killing me too much. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these windows in here to make that spiffy. We can get a doorway. Like that. And this should, hopefully, at least, for the most part, take care of some of the stuff. Now, I'm almost wondering if we should add another door. But just not worry about it. Because if this is the first door, there's a great possibility that they will be able to get in here. And I know I'm going to line this up, and they won't be able to shoot through the windows, I believe. another door might not be bad just because it's an extra thing that they have to do. But if they made it all the way over here without being killed, there's probably not a whole lot that a door is going to do to stop them. So I'm not going to do it. Kind of not a whole lot of point there. Okay. Now, we do have our general structure kind of figured out here, which is going to be super cool, hopefully, in the long run. What we're going to end up doing now is just doing it, and hoping that we can create something. Ooh, that's close. Some sort of like walkway system between everything. Now, we're particularly a bit flat over here, and that could prove to be challenging because of just not being able to easily change elevation. But I have faith. I'm just gonna lay these out because it's kind of what I got at this point left to do. We might not go that far out. I wonder if we could take her down right here. Well, we could. Yeah. Well, we actually could. Huh. Well, you don't say. I just really wish that there was a half one of these. There might be a mod for it. I should probably check it after this episode. Just to tickle my fancy. Regardless, let's keep powering on ahead. Chugging along. Now, it might be a good idea actually to have this one be one of these. And that can kind of give us the feeling that we're doing some of the stuff right, at least. I suppose if I really wanted a three-way walkway, what I would do is not build it out of these vault railings and stairs pieces. But I don't know, there's some part of me that kind of wants to use what was built in. And it'll work well enough, at least for the moment. So I'm thinking what we could do here is basically have a bunch of grids. And I don't think I'm doing this exactly right. Like if we do, I did 2 here. Yeah, so that would be that. 2 would be that. And I don't know what, well, I guess we would fit a 4x4 in there. Maybe that's not what I want. Maybe I want 2x3s, although this is going to be relatively small. I don't know what we're going to do in there. Maybe just like a little common area, something like that. Maybe 3x3? No, we'll do 2x3. I don't particularly think that's going to be a problem. All things said and done. And then essentially everything will be on this nice grid, which I don't know, maybe we'll fix some of the weird AI stuff if we give them the opportunity to not be stupid, because everything's on a grid, and grids aren't hard to navigate. Hopefully. It's better than having a bunch of winding paths. I think we can all agree on that. Well, that's going to be problematic, I can already tell. In fact, it's problematic just getting this stuff done. There we go. And this one should just go, because all of the stuff, all the stuff goes in it, but whatever. Oh. Oh, oh. There we go. So dead end as we know it, which actually this isn't that bad. When it's up against a building like that, it's clearly a dead end. So that makes it a little bit more okay. This is problematic. If I could remove this house, I probably would at this point because this I don't like the way that looks. But all in all, I think we're doing generally pretty good. And then this is what another two. Yeah. Okay. So this ends up kind of working out. Not a not a bad plan. Could argue it's not a great plan either. All right. And then these are going to be the entrances, sort of, kind of. So what I'm thinking is we don't change anything on that one over there. This one you can walk. Oop, yeah, I'll take that out. I'll take that out. This one we'll walk in through here. This one we'll walk in through there. We won't have two entrances of it, which is what I was worried about. Like, oh, now I have to have two. But then I remembered what happened when we put this one up against the building. So this is fine. It's just like a dead end. Then this one will be to get into that building. And we will be all good. Now, the other opportunity, I guess, that we have is that this one gets you in there. That one gets you in here, and then put another one there that gets you in there, which I'm actually kind of thinking that's the way to go about it. So we don't have any sort of crowded doorways where two people want to come out in the same walkway and they're like, hey, you move. And they're like, no, you move. And they're like, no, you move. And then, it just goes downhill from there. We've all been there. We've done that. Still a little bit shocked with this thing. In fact, oh, so that would be how you would do it. Why does it work there? That's weird. See, like, if I did it like that, it doesn't want to go. Maybe because of the doorway. Yeah, it could be because of that. If I did stuff like this, did other things like that, and I was like, hey, oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of cool. Sort of cool. Did I have it? Did I have it? Did I have it? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I know I had it. I had it. I had it. Oh. Stop playing with my heart. There we go. Why does it look so bad? Well, my heart was broken this night. Could do that one. Yeah, so this is a little different at least at the moment. Yeah, but that's like a little different than I wanted to go. It doesn't bend through there. It just looks like crapola. Like total crapola. I don't get why it has to be that way. Ah, that's probably a little bit better. Still not great, but beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers at all. Whew, okay. Well, that was exciting. Now this could be a way to get up or down. I don't know. It might actually be. This might actually be the new way. Then it's not that close to the doorway, which means that they would have to at least run all the way around this way, which means I would have plenty of opportunity to stop any sort of attack. Now, same could be said for going over there, doing something over there. One of these might actually break off and just be the entrance point. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Really just don't quite know. For the moment, at least. We can, I don't know, maybe putting stairs, probably not. Oh, I was hoping that was gonna really do something. I mean, not bad overall. Just because I want to get done right now. But with some minor adjustments, I think that could be finagled into looking decent. I don't know what people would do when they would come up to you if they're like, "Oh, I can't get to the bottom of the stairs. What the hell, Klaus? Why can't you build? I can't get to the stairs. Can't you see? Because the bottom is underground. Oh, lordy." That's what they would say, and they would be right for the most part. Really? Really? I suppose what we can do is we can just make these, and then the walkways will be floating. That was the one last thing that I really wanted to get done here. Well, guess what we do? Maybe try and pop down another one. So let's go ahead and just pose for a second that we're building a home. A home for our peoples. Don't want a common area, don't want a cafeteria, don't want a clinic, don't want a nursery, don't want an overseer's office. I want quarters. Quarters would be great. Should probably also make a security room since we have that stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Quarters are so nice. Might actually be pretty decent. And then I don't know. Do we have it so that they can stare at the people going into the other one? Probably. That sounds fair. Oh, but we have corner doorways. That's not what I want. I want corners with windows. Well, you can only do so much. I really should look to see if there's more mods for this stuff, because if there are, it might not be bad. Because a single window it's nice. It's nice, but I don't know if it's quite gonna hack it. Do we have a doorway thing in here? No, I suppose that we don't. But we could definitely make one. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Okay. From this side, doesn't look too bad. Alrighty, tidy. And then from over around this way, yeah, it looks good. He's coming right up to the house, so it doesn't look too awkward at all. Granted, everyone can see your comings and goings, but we're gonna live in close proximity, anyways. So that really shouldn't matter. It kind of should be expected. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we should only have to do this one time. There we go. And we'll just put these under the houses to kind of feign some sort of support. And once that all is done, it's going to be kind of nice because I guess I did take that out. Whoopsie daisies. You're my only way forward, man. You're my only way up. I wonder if Where did I end up taking this down? Negative 80? We'll try. Not too bad. Let's try it again. And then we gotta go down, I don't know, 10? It's probably too low. Oops, I keep doing too much. Negative 90. Well, it's not too bad. I think negative 90 is maybe too much. If I did negative 87, negative 3 plus 2. Yeah, that's kind of on the ball. It looks like so. Negative 88 is maybe where we would need to be. I mean, it's very, very close. Very close. I don't think I'd keep that anyway. Just trying to dial it in. Ooh. That's kind of yucky. Do we have another door that's maybe less yucky? Slightly less yucky. Well, we have a whole big ass vault door. And we could use that, but we're not. We're totally not going to use that. I find that so irrelevant right now. That's not even funny. Okay. Let's get one more in. Because we got the time. We got the time to do it, so why not? Rooms, that's what we want. And they're gonna need a place to eat. I think security would honestly be better off maybe right there. If we're saying that we're gonna enter somewhere around here, that's probably the best spot. Probably the best spot for it. Nursery, yeah, we don't need to take care of our kids. Cafeteria would be nice. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, and same sort of thing. More or less, the window here is it's just to keep things bright and cheery. Yeah, just a regular old corner. I got some corners with doorways. I suppose it would be cool, but we're going on this nice symmetric grid pattern, and in some weird way, it's like making me really happy that this stuff is like very uniform. I don't know. Maybe it's not vaulty, but I feel like it's vaulty. Everything is on this grid. It's very uniform. There's a pattern to everything. All the spaces look relatively the same, and it just makes me happy. Let's go ahead and do another quarters, just because I think that's gonna be pretty badass. Just in general. And yeah. Then we have at least 2 living spaces for people. At least 2. Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh, I did the corner doorway, didn't I? Well, that's slightly problematic. Maybe one too many holes. How did I not notice until that last one? Jeez. Oh, you know where my head's at. All right. Oh yeah, and the doors. Yeah, ugly ass doors. Ugh. I don't like how it bulges out like that, but there's only so much that you can do. I mean, it wouldn't do it on just like a regular old thing, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this episode here. I hope that you have enjoyed it. We have our fancy vault tech stuff going on, and honestly, at this point, I don't think it looks too bad. We do have a building area that we've opened up, and we will be lining this thing with turrets just in case anyone comes here and wants to get at our gourds. And we'll probably throw some other stuff here too, because gourds just aren't the best. There's better things. There's more things. And we can try and be space efficient. We can try not to be. It doesn't really matter. Other than that, we got a cafeteria. We got 2 living quarters. And we kind of have started this whole grid pattern. Now, I think it would be really cool to take it all the way down to the beach, or at least do something down there. As far as an exterior wall, I don't think we're going to be doing that. But the beautiful part about this is because we have this grid pattern and these nice vault stuff things, that we're going to be able to put our turrets right on top of there. Right on top of there. And they're going to be happy. They're going to be happy, and it's going to be really, really easy, especially in a place like this, to have boop, 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 and then possibly boop with turrets. And this is just going to be, wow, you want to get shot by 4 lasers at once? Come stand in this spot right here. Or come stand at this spot right here. Or, you know, maybe, I don't know, come and stand in this spot right here. So basically, everywhere they move, we're going to have the ability to really, really defend this settlement. Anyways, guys, hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, let me know down below in that comment section. Otherwise, have a great day, great night, whatever it is to you, and I will see you back here next time for some more building at Nordhagen Beach.